in this sacred space, we're going to birth alive this new Earth timeline. This is our 2021 activation this year, new Earth timeline. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So as I mentioned, let's have our feet on the floor. We're going to take a couple deep breaths and turn into the heart, the breath, the belly. We're coming down from the thinking mind and focusing into our feeling body, into our senses. So I'm going to be breathing deeply through the activations. You can pick up the breath with you as well. It's the pranic breath of moving our chi, moving our energy. And as we inhale life force, inhale chi, inhale light, we're starting to get into the body, getting more down into our hips and our legs and our feet, using your feet chakras like magnets and locking right onto your grounding onto the crystalline global grid. Imagine the ley lines of light of Gaia's crystalline grid, and you're grounding onto the ley lines. Roots of light from your feet chakras into the ley lines. Getting nice and secured and present in your body. Okay, now let's bring in spirit, connecting to Divine Mother, Father, Source. Connecting to your God self, your oversoul presence, your I am presence, and your soul family. Also calling in your support team of angels and guides, ascended masters, shamans, and the elders, your protectors, and just call them to circle around you with their love and support as we're working here today. We're also connecting to Gaia and to Mother Nature, calling in the nature spirits and the devas, the fairies. Let's call in the elementals of air, fire, water, earth, and ether so we can do the alchemy. We're working with Metatron's sacred gift, Metatron's cube. Archangel Metatron is stepping into your sacred space with you and embedding Metatron's cube under your feet. We're going to step into the center of it and turn it on, activating the sacred geometry of creation. The 12 circles in Metatron's cube start to rise as pillars of light up and around the body and the aura, and they're like tuning forks. They're pulsing and humming and vibrating with the phi harmonics, the sacred sounds of Om. And so you can also Om out loud or in your mind, but it starts to activate those pillars and they begin to rotate right to left in an anti-clockwise spin around the body and aura. So if you're looking from your higher self down, it's counterclockwise, anti-clockwise spin, right to left. All right, there we go. We're starting to get them spinning, and as they accelerate, all right, so you can use your breath to spin up faster and faster. They begin to merge and blend and form a crystalline diamond white vortex spinning around you. It's called the Quantum Vortex because it's going to open us to the quantum field. As it's spinning, it's starting to open and unfurl your field up and out into the higher dimensions. Opening out, expanding. All the way up and out into the higher dimensions, and now we're going faster, spinning even faster, starting to collapse the time barrier all the way to the quantum field, opening the field up to the virtual particle field and the particle field. They let it go, opening out, spinning open. Expanding. We're able to connect with both our physical world and non-physical world. That's it. Okay, and that's what we're reaching towards. It allows us to access into the light body. So let's turn inwards and come inside into the chakra column, running right up the center of your body. And now we're going to bring a central spiral from Metatron's cube up to the root chakra, and then spiral all the way up your chakra column. It's also spinning anti-clockwise. There we go, spinning up, and it's clearing density and trauma and memories, sludge out of your chakras. We want to open channel, spiraling all the way up the channel, up to the higher self at the top. Go all the way up. Here we go, up to the top and connecting to your God self, your soul essence, soul presence, your higher self. I always do like a heart-to-heart connection, heart-to-heart bond. Yes. Where we're reuniting, we're building this bond back together. And then we're now going to start to bring our soul presence back down the channel into the body. And so your soul is made of your signature light and your sound waves. So now let's reverse and start to bring the soul all the way back down in a big stream of soul light. Down the crown, into all your chakras, filling in your shimmering soul light, filling into all the chakras. Here we go, down the body, to the lower body, to the root. Ooh. Ooh, there we go. Filling into the heart center with soul light, soul love, soul essence, soul presence, starting to vibrate with soul light like a big solar sun, like a big starburst in your core. That's it. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, pulsing and vibrating with your soul's energy signature. Ooh. Just let that beat for a minute. It's pulsing your light into every cell in your body and out into your aura. Excellent. And now, final step, we're going to establish 0 point. So, beginning to use the infinity of light, looping it left and right at the heart, and also a second one left and right at the left-right brain in the mind. And just begin to weave the infinity back and forth, left and right and left, horizontally at the heart and the mind. Now what it's doing is it's creating union and it's balancing. So let's watch what it's doing. It's starting to pull all your energy inwards towards the center of the infinity in the heart and the mind. It's helping us integrate. It's helping us balance. And so let's focus right there at the center of the infinity in the heart and the mind. This is called 0 point. So it's 0 gravity. It's 0 polarity or duality. It's 0 time. It's perfectly still and neutral. There you go. Just let that spread in the heart and the mind. And we're starting to establish coherence. And as this spreads up and down the body, it starts to bring the biosystems into coherence, heart and mind into coherence. Ooh, just let that spread. Ooh. And it also begins to repel out any non-coherence or negative polarized charge. So here we go. First clearing. Breathe out, spin out all non-coherence, negative polarized charge up and out of the physical body, emotional body, mental body, into the vortex. And then we release it. Vortex spins it back into God, into the source light, now to transmute to light. Whew. Release out. There you go. Good release. Woo. Back into source light to transmute to light. So everything that we clear is getting transmuted to light. There comes another wave. You might also feel it coming off the nervous system, vagus nerve, spine, brainstem. Oh, there we go. Good job. Another release. Back to source light to transmute to light. Whew. Excellent. So we're starting to lighten our body, lighten our field. We're starting to attune inside to our soul vibration. And the vortex is now really spinning. So now we're going to do the activations, okay? Both personal and planetary activations. And just envision being at 0 point between the old Earth timeline and the new Earth timeline. Get a sense of the new beginnings in front of you. The past is behind us. The future is in front of us. And as you're standing in 0 point between the old human life and your new galactic crystalline life, just tune into that stillness between your past and your future. And may this bright light reveal your soul life awakening in the new Earth timeline. Allow it to come alive in your field. Allow it to come alive and get activated in your light body. Allow it to get activated in your soul blueprint. We have today an opportunity to heal your earthly lineage and past life imprints of past trauma or pain or suffering or loss or lack. So anything that has caused you to separate from self, from others, from nature, from source, from the universe, we're just allowing it to dissolve in the light pouring through us. What no longer harmonizes with love and unity consciousness is dissolving now, just melting away into the vortex spin. Letting the past go. We're blessing it and thanking it and letting it return to the light. And as we are clearing the past earthly history and we're preparing for this new Earth timeline, let's do some healing and clearing activation. So let's call in and connect to Divine Mother's healing, nurturing energy in your field, in your heart. Just breathe deeply in Mother's unconditional love in the heart. I always see her healing light as a soft pink light. Just breathe it in, call it in. Connect to Divine Mother. We're going to take a moment to heal and transmute any emotional trauma or suffering, heartbreak or sadness and grief. And so we're breathing in the healing light of Divine Mother, and we're breathing out, spinning out, clearing out the pain and trauma from the body, the heart, the mind, the aura. So breathing in healing light, exhaling pain and suffering into the vortex spin and transmute it into source light now. Whew. We command the bright light to burn out all stuck stagnation in our field now. Whew. Breathing in Mother's healing love, compassion, and healing energies, soaking them inside, and releasing out, clearing out the stuck pain and suffering, the stuck emotional energy. We command to clear any family ancestral code or consciousness programs or patterns that limit or oppose the activation of your soul's light body. We command it out, spin it out, clear it out, let it go into the bright light. For transmutation, all limiting patterns, programs, code, or consciousness that are opposing you living your soul's life in the newer timeline. Whew, there goes more. Spinning into the vortex to transmute to source light. Whew. And as we are releasing the trauma, let's embrace Divine Mother's unconditional love and healing blessings today. Again, breathing in, inhaling Mother's ease and grace into the core wounds deep inside. Breathe them in. Soak them in. Oh, you're bringing your wounded human essence into the heart for healing and gentle compassion and love. Breathing the healing Mother's energy into your entire being. Healing your body, healing your heart, healing your mind, your entire being. I just let it spin inwards, soaking in, filling up inside. We're in such gratitude to Divine Mother for her healing essence today. It is the stillness between your past and your future as you stand in 0 point and vision the heavy layers of the past earthly history just peeling away from your core center like skins, just dropping away, layers peeling off, revealing deep inside the inner jewel that is your eternal divine soul I am presence. And so we release the old, outdated layers, traumas, density, the past, to reveal the diamond essence, our inner jewel, our soul, super radiance inside us. Just breathe more of your soul's golden white light down your channel into your inner jewel, increasing your super radiance. Oof. Whoa, keep breathing it in, calling it in, feeling inside into your inner diamond jewel, increasing your soul light radiance. Your galactic power is your soul light. So focus on increasing your inner light, amping it, building it, strengthening it. Keep breathing it in. Big stream of your soul's golden white light filling inside, into the chakras, into the heart, into your inner jewel, your soul's essence, your soul presence. You are increasing more inner empowerment inside. Allow your inner soul radiance to shine out to the world. Whew. Oh, beautiful. You're all like glittering diamonds. Building super radiance. Start to envision your life of joy in the new Earth timeline. Tapping on our arms and legs as we're coming fully back into the now in our physical bodies on Earth. Feet onto Gaia's grid, grounding in, integrating in, pulling inside you, dropping down into your hips and legs and feet. We go. Making everything earthbound. So we're going to give all these intentions, our love, our light, like watering the garden. And so it is.